Depending on which board, Asda May could be favourite on another Go Conquer, and another, of course, Richard Hoyle's favourite, Seafood, although he'd rather have a seafood platter. Asda May at 8-1, Go Conquer at 9s, Seafood 9-1, Bouvreuil at 11, Henryville at 11, Gold Present, who was good at Doncaster early in the season, at 12, Eastlake at 14, then it's James Bond and 007 at 14-1, Mr. Diablo at 16 with Vintage Vinny, but no one has any idea what is going to happen here.
I'll ask the boys shortly if they know. Eastlake won this last year.
On the outside at this point, you've got 4 fences before you encounter the left-hand turn. They're coming in nice and steady. Starter's flag is up. Now, will they approach steadily? And he's going to let them go. That's it. They're off and racing. First timer for the Randox Health Topham handicap steeplechase. Vintage Vinny, one of those prominent on the run to the first with Irish Cavalier. Towards the outside is Catnap as they rise at the first obstacle. And we've got a faller back in the field there. Try to pick him out in a moment or two. Bright New Dawn it was who went at the first. Bright New Dawn, whose rider is just down as they approach the second. I'm Joe King amongst those prominent. Katichenko as they rise at fence number 2. Henryville was the back marker over it, and Third Intention was the one that went right at the back of the field. So Third Intention is out of the contest. Bright New Dawn's rider is still being attended to, Liam Treadwell, as they make their way towards the third, and this is the chair. Katichenko and I'm Joe King over. Gone and all that is rising in third place. We lost Ballycan on the inside of the field there, so Ballycan is out at the third. I'm Joe King leads Katichenko. Go on all that with Go Conquer in fourth place. Catnap from 007 from Ardemi over the water with Ultragold. Then just behind these we have Mr. Diablo, who's on the inside of Clarkham and Thomas Brown wide out. Gold Crescent from Thomond midfield for Seafood. Then behind these Solar Impulse on the inside of Vintage Vinny. Eastlake is mid-division with Irish Cavalier, who races on the outside of the other grey Stradner Hannah. Then Alelchi Inwa, who's on the outer of Bouvreuil, quite by chance is about 4 or 5 behind as they set out on their run down towards Beeches. Father Edward is one of those. Henryville still towards the back of the field, and likewise the grey Portrait King as they make their way then up towards the fence that tarries them towards Beeches Brook. It's number 5 of the 18 fences.
And I'm Joe King will lead them over this one to Katichenko on the inside, who just blundered, but he's still holding second position, followed by Gunaway that, and then Ada May, who's racing towards the inside of the field as they go over another plain one, and I'm Joe King was the leader over that one. Solar Impulse makes a mistake, and at the back of the field, Long Lunch is the faller. He's quickly up, so to his rider. They go now towards the open ditch. I'm Joe King leads Katichenko over in second. Ada May jumps into third. Then towards the inside is Seafood, out wide is Catnap, then between horses is Go Conquer, who's making a little bit of ground, and he's racing alongside Got One of You that as they go over the next plain fence.
And they all appear to get over that one okay. So the noseband of Katichenko chases the very light jacket of I'm Joe King as they run on to another plain one. In behind those is 007 in the pink colours and Vintage Video and Go Conquer. Go on all that behind that, and then Ultra Gold. Got a yellow cap. Seafood is next at the moment. Aliki Inwas towards the back. Father Edward and also Portrait King in Henryville, and quite by chance are way towards the back of the field. Here's Beeches Brook now. I'm Joe King is just the leader as they get over it. Tailenders getting over it now. Katichenko in second. The maroon jacket is out of me. 007 in pink colours in third and fourth place is Ultra Gold and Go Conquer behind these from Gold Present as they jump over it safely now and approach the canal turn. Aliki Inwal's way behind. Eastlake making very good progress with Gold Present and Seafood and Bouvreuil. Go on all that behind that, and then comes Catnap and Thomond behind these from Mr. Diablo and Thomas Brown and Irish Cavalier. And Katichenko has gone. Gold Present has been brought down as well, and Go on all that is also down at the canal turn. They're at Valentine's.
And that melee really has thinned out the field. It means I'm Joe King has stolen quite a lead now as he goes on towards the next plain fence. It's I'm Joe King who is going to be clear here by the best part of 4 lengths, but he's fallen, and so now it's 007 who's been left in the lead with Adame towards the inside. Towards the outside into third place now is Ultra Gold as they face up towards the fourth from home. This is the final open ditch, and it was 007 who led. Seafood has gone badly hampered. There was Thomas Brown, and they go now towards the third from home. Being eased at the back of the field is Aleci Inwa, so they come towards it, and it's 007 who had the lead over Ultra Gold in second. Adami, then Eastlake, last year's winner. Vintage Vinny on the outside of Solar Impulse, and then Bouvreuil. After Bouvreuil there's a break then of about a length and a half back to Thomond, who is making ground. Then towards the outside is Mr. Diablo, but they're already over the Melling Road and racing on towards the second from home with Adame on the inside of 007. On their outside, the red sleeves of Ultragold, and back in fourth is Vintage Vinny.
And they won't be taking the second last. A rider still down from the first circuit, so they only actually have one to take now, and a long run towards it. 007 in the pink jacket, Ultragold the red sleeves. Ardemi in the noseband in third place. Vintage Vinny shows in fourth. Then behind these, Mr. Diablo, Bouvreuil and Eastlake are the next two, just ahead of Solar Impulse. So waved around the second last, and three abreast they head down towards the last. Ardemi, who's won over these fences before, over on the far side. Ultragold on the near side. 007 over in fourth place. Catnap, who's trying to close in on the front three as well. Then Vintage Vinny, Henryville from a long way back, Irish Cavalier also from a long way back. It is out in front, Ultragold in the yellow cap of Ardemi in second place in the noseband. Then third is Catnap towards the outside as they head off up the run-in. Ultragold out in front. Catnap is trying hard to close. They've got 150 yards to race in the Topham, and Ultragold hanging on grimly from Catnap on the run-in towards the line. Ultragold by a length from Catnap. Ardemi, then behind these 007, driven out towards the line. It is Ultragold for young Harry Cobden, who punches the air and won the Topham. What a day for Colin Tizard. Catnap second. Portrait King may be up for third with 007, Ardemi, Thomond, Henryville, Vintage Vinny, Father Edward, Bouvreuil, Irish Cavalier, Solar Impulse. Straight ahead of Thomas Brown. Mr. Diablo's finished. Clarkham's finished. Go Conker's finished and is the last to do so, with Eastlake pulled up and his rider looks to the big screen where he will see that number 17, Ultragold, for Brocade Racing, JP Romans and Terry Warner, for young Harry Cobden, who has his first ride on Just a Par in the National tomorrow. What a confidence builder for him. What a day for Colin Tizard.
It is Tizard time again, and what about for that young man? He's got a huge day tomorrow. Just a Par, who was sold here last night. No wonder the little punch for Harry Cobden. A huge day for who? What